Do you want to hear 5 things that I hate about being a real estate agent? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty. And I know that I'm normally on the positive side, but today I'm actually going to share with you 5 things I actually hate about being a real estate agent. But before I get into it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, y'all. If you could give me a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, because that way the folks at YouTube will know that you actually care about what we're talking about here. And if you have been rocking with me for any amount of time, you know that I am your all-around homegirl. So not only am I just telling you all about North Dallas, where I live and love, but I love to educate and just chat with my real estate besties, my fellow colleagues in the area, because, well, not even just in the area, all over the country, because I want you to grow your businesses as well. I went from being an elementary school teacher making less than $50,000 a year to, let's just say, 10x in my life. And I just want to tell you exactly how I did it and just help you and teach you the things that I'm learning along the way. So please subscribe, share this channel with one of your real estate friends. And now let's talk about the things I actually hate about being an agent. So like I said, I really try to live my life from a positive light, but let's just be honest. Sometimes there are things that you just do not like in life. And my husband always warns me about using the word hate, and I don't use it often, but every now and again, there are just some things that I absolutely hate, like black licorice and beets. But in my real estate life, there are definitely some things that kind of turn my stomach and I'm not a huge fan of, and I want to share some with you because you might relate. And if you do, go ahead and tell me in the comments. I love connecting with y'all and talking in the comments, and just share with me some things. I mean, we're not about to be Debbie Downers or negative Nancy's, but this is a safe space. Sometimes we just have to talk about what we are not feeling, and it's nice to know that, you know what, I agree with you, sis. I don't like that either. First thing that I really hate, is it pertains especially to the current market that we're in, is that I hate the low inventory. And I hate the low inventory in particular because I just really wish that I could get all my buyers a home. I have so many amazing people, families, professionals, relocation, and it's just increasingly difficult to find them houses. Now, I know how to write a winning offer. We know how to make our offers compelling, but let's be honest, y'all. Everyone is not in the position to compete, and it is disheartening to get beat out time and time again, or when my clients kind of lose faith in the process. And I just hate that for them, right? Because here's what I know, is that anything that we want to achieve, it takes a lot of hard work and grit, but that can be overwhelming for some when we're talking about the largest financial investment in your life. And quite honestly, this market has just made it really difficult. And I just hate the feeling that a lot of my clients have. But rest assured, I'm working hard just to keep you all motivated, to look for options, and just to really share with you how you can win in this market. But I hate it. Like, I just really hate that I really wish that I had like land where I could build a ton of homes so that everybody could live there. But that's not the situation yet, where I can come up with affordable housing for everyone, but maybe one day. So hey, if you're a developer and you're watching my video, like, let's link up, let's get some land and get these folks into some houses. But until then, I'll just continue to look for resources. And if you're an agent, continue to look for resources as well. All right, here's something else that I hate. I hate that it looks so easy to be a real estate agent. I cannot tell you how often I speak to someone and their perception, and if I'm being honest, my perception of what it looked like to be an agent versus what it really is, it is completely different. And I hate that because it just really gives a false sense of reality. And I often see people entering into this business because they think that it's quick money, they think that it's so easy, they think that it's so fly. And while it can be all of those things, it is a lot of hard work. So I just hate that the perception is that being a realtor is so easy. It's not a true profession, and you can just get in, get really rich, and then walk away. That's really not what it is, and I just hate the perception that it looks that easy. And while we're on the subject of it looking so easy, I absolutely hate that realtors have to defend their income and defend the commission. just recently, an agent from my team met a client or a potential client at an open house, and the client blatantly said, like, "Hey, I'll go with you. I was working with somebody else, so I'll go with you if you give me 1% back at closing." And while I do understand that there are some realtors that run their businesses that way, and here's a news flash: that's why the rest of us have to defend our commission. I just think that that's just blatantly disrespectful. For instance, when I go to my doctor and he runs an x-ray or a scan, I do not pull him to the side and say, "Hey, guess what? Whatever my insurance is paying you for this, if you could run me a check for half, that would be great." Because you know what? I value the doctor, right? I value my kid's teacher. I value the person who is serving food for me. I value the lady who comes and helps me clean my house. And I would not cheapen them or make them think that their services are not valuable. And it just pains me that real estate agents often have to defend our value. So yeah, I don't like that at all. But I do understand that a lot of times other agents are responsible for their persona in the industry, and that actually doesn't sit well with me either. I think that we have to value ourselves as professionals and have standards of service that we provide, and then that way when our compensation comes, there is no question about us deserving or earning our compensation because we have exceeded every expectation of our clients, and then there will be no need to defend. But unfortunately, some people come to the table just thinking that real estate agents should give part of their income to them, and that's not cool at all. Number 4, oh y'all, my clients become family, and I absolutely hate it when they have to relocate. So I'm sounding like a little hater because I relocated from Chicago to Dallas, and I understand that life happens, but sometimes it just pains me to see amazing clients go. But that is life, sometimes, they have different job opportunities, or Texas isn't a good fit, and oftentimes they even depend on me or come back to me to sell their home, which I am extremely grateful for. But it kind of sucks because I really get attached to these people, and of course we have Facebook and Instagram and all these things to stay connected. But boy, oh boy, do I miss seeing a lot of faces at client appreciation parties and things like that, because we really do become a family, and I hate it when they have to go. All right, and here is the last one that I hate about being a real estate agent. I hate when a client just straight ghosts you. Time is money, okay? And one thing that I think that a lot of people don't realize is that in real estate, agents get paid on the back end. And on average, from the time that you meet somebody and have that first real estate conversation until you actually get to the closing table, the average time is 6 months. So that is a lot of time, a lot of interaction in order to be compensated. And I cannot tell you how often I hear stories of clients that, I just gave y'all an example of the client who told me that he would ghost the agent that he was working with if I gave up part of my commission. And that is just not cool. If for whatever reason a real estate agent is not working and y'all aren't a best fit, and I tell people that I work with this all the time, if for whatever reason we come to a crossroads and we are not a great fit, I would love and appreciate for us to have a conversation and your feedback, right? And not only because I want your feedback so that I know what maybe I could have done differently to grow my business and to make sure that I'm supporting the needs of my clients, but also based on your feedback, I may know a realtor who is a better fit. But when a client just goes, doesn't answer the phone, doesn't follow up, doesn't respond to text after you spend time away from your family, time away from other clients who are ready, willing, and able to do business with you, it just, I do not like it. I kind of hate it. I really do. All right, so I know this was a little bit different for me, but guess what, y'all? I am human, you are human, so we are not going to bash anybody, but in the comments, tell me, what are some things that you hate? Like, do you hate that you have to time block? Do you hate that you have to show up early? Do you hate being your own boss? Like, is it not as sexy as you thought it would be? Let me know what you hate, and then there might be some things that I can actually help you with. One is that if you hate not knowing where your time should go, maybe you should be enrolled in my course, Agent Education Academy, Time Blocking 101. So y'all go ahead and check out that website, Agent Education Academy. I open up just really how I plan my day, how I approach my day, and how the art of time blocking has turned me into a top producer in my industry. And I know people throw around the term top producer, but your girl rakes in numbers, and you can rake in numbers too. But you have to start with maximizing your time, shifting your mindset, and just really going after and taking control of your day. Now, if you made it to the end of this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and subscribe. Also, connect with me on social. I'm Rosemary the Realtor there, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye.